office is like most dental practices. Your expenses are increasing and you're facing lower reimbursements from insurance companies. Here are some key steps that you can take to negotiate higher fees from insurance companies that can get you paid more without additional chair time. First, let's talk about common misconceptions about the process. Insurance companies won't negotiate. The PPOs don't need me. I'm just a number, and I have no leverage. What are some steps that dentists can take to raise their reimbursement rates? First, create an insurance profile. You will need to create a list of PPO plans when you join them. That's because carriers typically review your fees every 24 months. You should consider, why did I join the PPOs in the first place? Were you opening a new practice? Were you in need of new patients? Or were you losing patients because you were not in network with PPOs? Do these reasons still apply? The last step of creating an insurance profile is to write down the names of the network recruiters you will be negotiating with. Typically, these are the same people that signed you up in the network in the first place. The next thing you should do when preparing to negotiate is to identify your leverage. This can come in the form of location, the need of a general dentist or a specialist in your area, specific skills that are a benefit to the members of that PPO, such as Invisalign or dental implants, and your hours of operation. If you have extended hours, that is a benefit to the members of the PPO and should be considered part of your leverage. After you identified your leverage, include these points in your letter to the insurance company requesting an increase in fees. To get the best results, you'll need to include some additional data to make your case. For example, your updated UCR schedule. You should update your UCR every 12 months. There are insurance companies that take your standard fees into consideration when negotiating. If you haven't updated your fees in a while, a company like Apex Reimbursement can prepare a new fee schedule for you so that you don't leave any money on the table. Also, to make sure you're making the most of this negotiation opportunity, you should include a list of your top most utilized codes that you want to have increased. Most likely, these top codes represent 80% of your revenue. After you've received the proposal back from the insurance company, here's what you should do. Don't accept the first offer. Compare the proposed schedule to your old one. If your top 25 codes are not significantly increased, submit a counter proposal. Counter at least once. Once the negotiation is complete and you've accepted a new fee schedule, confirm with your carrier that the new fee schedule has been updated in their system and that you are getting paid accordingly to the updated fees. You should review EOBs at least 2 months after you've negotiated to make sure the increased fees are being paid. The last question we often hear is, how often can I negotiate with the PPO companies? The answer depends on the carrier and the contract, but the answer is typically 24 months. For a quick review, the steps to negotiating higher fee schedules are to build your insurance profile, identify and create your leverage, write a negotiation letter and send it to the right person, review and counteroffer proposed fees at least once, and audit for accuracy. We hope you can use these tips to take the necessary action to positively impact your bottom line and start increasing your profitability without increasing your chair time.